everybody, with my videos. I'm streaming for this games. Today we're doing a shelf video. Again. Okay, so this is a situation happening numerous times before. I did do a shelf video in 2020, whack bang in the middle of lockdown. And it's got to the point now where it needs doing again. Basically, I bought so many games since then, and these shelves are full to the brim once again. And it's been baffling my brain for quite a number of months what I'm going to do, and I think I've now made my decision, but it's not going to be easy, it never is. Now, the original idea was to basically take all this down and replace the white wood, which I'm not a fan of, with better quality wood, and just extend it here, extend it there a little bit if I can. But the original plan also was to try and extend the big box versions down one more shelf, and then having the small box versions go all the way down to the floor. Which would work, but I just don't think it's going to last for a long period of time. I think it'll be gone in no time, because I am buying quite a lot of games. I've been doing it for years. Another problem I've got is this heater. Now bear in mind I don't own the property. It's not exactly the nicest looking of heaters I've got to look at on a daily basis, but fortunately it's here. But when I moved in 2017, originally it didn't work. In fact, it got fixed about a year and a half ago when my new fuse box was installed. And yes, he fired it up immediately. It was brilliant. A little bit too good really, but since that day I never fired it up again. The main reason why I don't use it anymore is because basically now it works a little bit too well. I mean, it was heating up brilliantly, but it was making this shelf so hot. In fact, it got so hot I had to take these boxes down and put them on the floor until it cooled down. This one here also got hot, but there's no space between shelf and heater anyway. Even if I extend it down to the floor, I'm going to have the same problem. So I don't use it, and I haven't used it since that day. So yeah, it's been baffling my brain for quite a few weeks, but I think I've made a final decision. But I think I'm going to have to go for broke on this one. Really go to the extreme, because I think it's the only way I can do it. But basically these DVDs, because I'm not going to get rid of, are in alphabetical order by the way, are going to have to be moved. So they're probably going to go on the wall somewhere else, and the Amiga Boxes is going to go from the top all the way down to the bottom. I think it's the only way of doing it, personally. But that is going to be a lot of work, which is why I put myself a week off work. So anyway, the week I booked off is the first week in December. I'll give it a few more days and I'll get the shelves, the brackets, the screws, the raw plugs, the paint, and whatever else I can think along the way. But it's going to be difficult, it always is, in a Morgan's Games house. In fact, this is going to be more difficult than the last one. Okay, what is worrying me is it going to smash my windscreen? It shouldn't. There's a little gap, but there's not a lot of gap. I can't get my index finger in there. Right. Careful, careful, careful. Careful, careful, careful. Now, I have been in this situation before. when I left Suffolk to move back to Kent, try and eliminate how many drives backwards and forwards, I literally put all my shelving in the car. And it was a smaller car I had back then. And it was a little bit more extreme than this. It was literally going over my shoulder, so I couldn't see anything over the left-hand side. Ugh. So far, so good. Okay, we officially arrived at day one. I'm not going to do loads today because I'm actually working tomorrow, but after that I've got 5 days off. But today I'm going to try and clear this wall here. Now last night I made a bit of space because I want to try and clear the boxes over there as well. So I suppose it is quite a lot to do though. But anyway, trying to make it easy for myself for next week. That's the plan anyway. So last night I spent a few hours trying to make some additional space. I've cleared these shelves to the best that I can to try and use this space wisely as a temporary measure until the project is done. But yeah, a lot of my Amiga boxes are going to go in here. I still don't think there's going to be enough room, but also I've cleared in there as well. But yeah, there's going to be boxes all over the place. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? So used to seeing me putting up more shelves and making more space for more additional things. Now there's so much space here, but unfortunately it's not going to be a moving house vlog today, even though I'd like to do one in the future. Yeah, unfortunately I can't open this door to 100%, but anyway, I cleared that one, that one, that one, that one. There's also one down there which I've cleared as well. Hopefully that'll be enough. Getting there. We are slowly getting there. Now Mum did say to me ages ago when I first moved in, why don't you put your DVDs under the stairs? And originally I said no. I still think no is the answer. This is only going to be temporary. I hope this fits. It should fit. I knew it'd be close. I didn't think it'd be this close. But that fits. Well, looking at the situation, I don't think the one's going to fit. Not vertically anyway, maybe on its sides. But I think one's going to have to stay in here, one may have to go in the hallway, maybe in the kitchen, not sure. Like that, it's no big deal. I mean the light switch is behind there, but also It's definitely a toe-stuck integrity situation. Okay, currently 9:30 at night. I haven't got nowhere near much done today as I planned. But anyway, we've got a quick unboxing. This is something which of course I need for this project. Now, originally I was going to get them from B&M. Until I realised it's probably cheaper to go online. Right, so, these are the brackets that I need for this project. There should be 24 here. Right. God, how many did I order? I think I might have over-ordered here. We'll see, got the counter. 16, 20, 24. Yeah, I've made a bit of boo-boo here. I've ordered too much stock. I've ordered 32 brackets. All I needed was 24. What I probably thought about in my head is, yes, 8 shelves. I need 4 brackets per shelf. But no, 3 will do it. I've proved it before. So those can go back. So yes, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 is the score. But what I didn't actually realise, didn't take into account, is each one of these bags contains the screws and the raw plugs. Of course, I bought those as well, so I've wasted my money big time here. I've been to B&Q, bought 100 raw plugs and screws, and also from Pigger Mix, I actually bought 100 of these small screws. I did count them, there's actually 100 in there, but yes, I need to try and figure out where my receipt is. Maybe one of these can go back, hopefully 2 of these can go back, and maybe make some money back. Now, when it's my first shelf video, the brackets that they recommend me to buy, of course I bought them. In lockdown, there wasn't a lot of options really, and they weren't the greatest of brackets, but they got the job done, but it could have been so much better. However, these are pretty much the same size, but these are so much more stronger. But these shelves are going to be better with these specific types of brackets, because yes, the shelves are going to be longer, but the width is going to be shorter. So even though they're not overly long, they should be long enough for those. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold fire with these for the moment of time until I've actually started putting the shelves on the wall. Because yes, the original plan is to have 3 brackets per shelf. But maybe 4 is needed. But in the meantime, we'll hold on to them. If I do get away with 3, I'll send 2 of them back. I mean, these cost me 36 quid. Originally I was going to get them for B&M. That would have been 75 quid. Yeah. Okay, next task is to take this down. It's probably been up there about 5 years. And when I bought it originally on Facebook, originally had a glass sliding door. In fact, it had 2 sliding doors, which pretty much now I use for hammer beads. And also the bracket holders to the wall wasn't there originally. I put it on there myself. So that is the next task. I totally forgot, but I originally stuck these down with white tack so they wouldn't fall off. I got these originally from Toys R Us. Yeah, stuck white tack on both his feet. It's actually 11 o'clock at night. I'm working tomorrow as well. So I think I'll stick to the original plan. We'll clear those shelves and we'll call it a day, I think. day 1 is done. What needed to be done is now done. More to do on day 2. But yes, got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Be a shock to the system, but more so, seeing that when I get home from work is also going to be a shock to the system. Okay, day 2 is actually 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday the 4th of December 2023. Went to work yesterday, no issues there, even though I only had 4 hours sleep the night before. And no surprise really, me being me, I always do fall asleep. I fell asleep once again. But last night I spent another couple of hours trying to declutterize the place. Boxes, cables, leads all over the place, find spaces for those. Did the washing up, did some shopping. And moved a few more bits of furniture around. Just again, trying to make it easy for myself. Okay, so the DVD shelves that was here, I decided to move into the hallway. I put it in front of door number 2. And hopefully what is behind door number 2 I will need. But door number 1 does need to be opened 100% and also occasionally shut. Because trying to get those boxes in and out the other day was difficult. And what I'm going to try and do for this video is use what I learnt and what I tried, my experience from the last video, to try and get better with for this video. Now on the last shelving video I had a left side but no right side. The reason why I didn't put one on the right, I didn't think it was needed because there's a window there. But this time we have a left and a right. So I'm going to put the right side first, bolts to the wall, and then use it as a guide. These shelves have got to be perfect. Might be using this quite a lot today. Okay. Right, make the most of the lights. Because this time of year we don't get much of it. There you go. So at least now I can hold the shelf up. But yeah, before it was too high for this room. Right, so that's going to be bolted to the wall. And I'm going to use that as a guide, basically. So when I put the shelves in, it's got to be absolutely flush with this. No gap to your end. Oh. This is dead. I don't think this one's going to last much longer, but I've got the other one on backup. As I said in the first video, I'm no professional. Absolutely 100% not. Just doing what I can, when I can, how I can. So like I say, I'm no expert, but yes, that's going to stay there until the end. And I'll take it off again, I'll cut it down even more to whatever length I need to go, and then we'll do the same on the other sides. That's the plan. Alright, it's actually 20 past 2. I haven't had any lunch yet. So one of the problems I'll be having today, like I did last time, is lack of hands. But anyway, we need something to take the weight. Well, one thing's for sure, I'm not a builder. I've never laid a single brick in my time, but I'm sure it's quite difficult to build a wall. But this one, I'm sure you guys are not surprised to hear, is not flat. It's not even close. It's okay there and there, but in the middle, there's a massive gap there. So I'm assuming it's been the same all the way up. Don't know how well it's coming out in the camera, but yeah, it's quite a big gap. Probably big enough for a £1 coin. Yeah. Well, having a wall that's not flat is a bad thing, but what is not a bad thing, I've gained that plug back. I mean, I knew it was there anyway, but it hasn't been used much because, of course, there was always stuff in front of it. Now it can be used wisely. And it works. Good. Okay. Might be raining, might be pouring, but I am soaring at 5 o'clock in the evening, as you do. This has got to be perfect. This is the bottom one. Well, I have to admit, so far so good. It's never going to be absolutely perfect, but being oak, it should be better than white wood. It's the cheapest thing I get at the time. The quality comes at a price. Buy cheap, you get cheap. It's the rules of this game. Right, so of course this is the crucial one. This is going to be going at the bottom. So that will go up against that one. And of course this one, we'll use this as a guide for now. Like that. But not that one, that one. Okay, so the next task is to cut 7 more of these. And it's going to be absolutely pixel perfect. It really is. Perfect either side, no room for error. But I might do that tomorrow. 7 is a lot to do. And also dinner, haven't had it yet. Okay, day 3. Didn't do much on day 2 as I was editing up to this point. Even the music I edited in yesterday. But anyway, it does take quite some time. But this is also going to take some time. Now I'm going to cut down these last remaining 7 shelves to the exact size of this one. Right, last one. Hello, Jasper the cat. You want to do it? Didn't think so. Okie dokie. Now we'll cut them. Make the most of the light. What time is it? 1:15. Oh my lord, there's got to have space in here. Need more space. Now I have to admit, I was tempted to buy myself a brand new saw. And also when I was in B&Q, I did have a look at some of the table saws and I was that close to buying one, but the prices were a bit insane really, to be quite honest with you. And is it really worth spending that amount for just one use? I mean, this is not chipping, nowhere near as much as the last one did. Like I say, you buy cheap, you're going to get cheap, but yeah, it's not perfect, but it certainly is an improvement. than last time. It couldn't be any worse. But that is pretty good. Just a little bit on the bottom there. Overall, can't argue with that. Never really thought about it, but it makes sense to put it there really. That way when you're sitting down, you can look outside. I don't know why I didn't figure that before. It's giving more space to do this anyway. Goodness me. Steady, steady, steady. Last one. This is the last one. Right, done and done. Okay, it's actually 4:45. I've spent the last hour and a half editing the video up to this point, and now we're at the point now we can actually start putting shelves on the wall. But we'll make some space first. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this round 90 degrees. That's the plan, Stan. Oh, just found a knife. Okay, what else are we going to find underneath there? I found a weight strip, I found a letter from the HSBC, also found a book, would be handy for writing statistics down, or notes, and I found a Christmas card from last year. Yes. There you go, I just found that behind my sofa. I did wonder what happened to this, but basically inside this box contains cards, as in cards for shops. Now some of them are probably still going, some of them will probably out of business. But to name a few, got Costa's, got IKEA Family, got Macro, got Shell Garage, got Ladbrokes, got Matalan, Subway, Boots, Co-op and Brewers Fair. And there we go, Toys R Us. Unbelievable, isn't it? But unfortunately, not many of them are still around, and these are definitely not around unless you're in certain locations of the world. But there we go, Blockbuster Video, that's my original card. They got used loads. Got Nando's, got Morrison's, got Waterstones, got the Lego Shop, an old clocking car for a previous job I used to work at, and Starbucks, as well as Best Western. But yeah, probably most of those you probably can't use anymore. Some of them are probably might be able to salvage it, but some of them will be wiped off the system. Well, there we go, now I know where it is. Someone's adapted to the change very quickly, but anyway, sound asleep the ears. But now we're trying to put the brackets on the shelves. Okay, time to send in the big guns. Unfortunately, it's not mine, it's my mum's. But there is the battery, there is the drill bits, and there is the drill. It won't come out. And this is fully charged. Locked and loaded. Right, and I'm probably not going to use these, I'm going to use mine. These are my ones, not in the greatest condition, but they've been sitting in the conservatory for so long, because it gets so damp in the winter, they actually start to rust. Look at that one, terrible. But then I don't need that one anyway. In fact, I don't need any of these. The ones I need are here. But yeah, like I did in the other video, I'm basically going to get all the shelves ready, put all the brackets on the shelves so they're ready, rather than keep stopping starting all the time. Alright, okay. Should have 4 in here. All individually wrapped. Right. Bingo. So yeah, it's not going to be the most exciting jobs, that's for sure, but there's no time at the present. But hopefully all we need is 3, not 4. Poke myself in the eye with that, Jamie. Don't do that. Right, to speed this process up, we use both of them. That's the plan anyway. Right, where's those screws? Floss them, count them. Struggling with that. I mean, that's not a lot, really, but it is struggling. Okay, first one is officially complete, and this drill, my drill, is dying. It's dying so quickly. But yeah, that's the highest setting, which is level 5. That's a fully charged battery, and there's hardly any life in that whatsoever. It struggled with those small screws. But in its defence, I have had it 15 years. It was a Christmas present I got from my mum, and the first couple of years, I didn't use it. I've only sold it on eBay, but I decided to keep it because you never know when I might need it. And I have used it a lot since then, so it's definitely got its money's worth. But yeah, Christmas has come in, so yes, Father Christmas, I have been a good boy. Can I please have a new drill for Christmas? In the meantime, we'll use this. Okay, that is officially the final one. That took quite a few hours, not gonna lie, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it all runs smoothly tomorrow. I hope. And there we go, it's confirmed. These two didn't need, so hopefully they give them money back when I send them back to Amazon. Okay, next day. What I haven't decided yet is what I'm going to do with my DVDs. The one thing's for sure, I'm going to keep them, but where we're going to keep them in the house. And I tried a little experiment. I tried to see how many I could fit on one of these shelves. But bear in mind these shelves are coming down anyway. I was just intrigued. And there's 108 on that shelf, and also I wanted to see if it can handle the sheer weight. And after 24 hours, it stayed up. But yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them though. But also, there's many jobs for the future. And this is one of them. And also the hammer beats. I need to move them, but a few people suggested maybe put them in the other room. I think I'm going to put them on the other side of the room. Right, this should have the letter B on it. B for bottom. Yes. Something I'm definitely going to need today. That's the spirit, Jay. Well, it's not obstructing the plug, and that was one of my worries a few weeks ago when I thought about it. I kept thinking, is it going to be whack bang in the middle of the switch? It's not. And also behind there's a phone socket, which I don't think you use anymore. Probably shouldn't drill so close to a plug socket, really, should I? Still alive? Yes. We still have power. You know what? This drill is superb. It's like a knife through butter. It's effortless. And that's only on setting 2. It's got 24 settings, this thing. Still fairly early on in the day, but here's my first delay. I didn't take into consideration the gap between the shelf and wall. So of course the bracket is not making contact with the wall at all, only on the left and on the right. So basically I've got to try and push that back in a bit further. The problem with that is, that needs doing, and so do all those. Only the middle bracket. Yeah, I made a bit of a boo-boo earlier in this video. It wasn't £34 I spent for these, I spent £68.32. These cost £8.99 each. I don't know where I got that figure from, but yes, for B&M, yes, it would have been 75. But yeah, 34 was not the score. I'm losing things all the time. I'm not losing my screws, I'm losing my screwdriver. I'm not losing my screwdriver, I'm losing my drill. Right, last one. Substitute drill for... I've lost my... Oh, I keep losing things all the time. Right, first one is done. However, we are not done. We are far from done. However, that is pretty good. Really good, but we've got to do the Amiga Box test. Flashback? Why not? That I would approve. And I approve of that, it's not falling over. We're at a DVD. Gremlins? Why not? I'll say it's a successful test, but there we go. That is now done, but we've now got 7 more to do? 7? Yes. But yeah, it should get easier. Should. We'll see about that. So the small box version is going to go on this bottom shelf, and like before, the big box version is going to start off at the top. But I have got an idea for down here. In the future. How much it's going to cost me, I don't know, but I'd like to have some sort of box system. And of course, these shelves are not as wide as ones I've used before. So the boxes are going to be quite small, but I reckon if you've got stackable boxes with sliding drawers, I think you get quite a lot of them down that wall. That would certainly save a lot of space. Okay, 3:30. Another idea has popped into my head. Now over there is my old phone, which currently sits on a tripod, which is permanently on charge. It's working on a time lapse. It's taking a picture every 2 minutes. If it works, we'll include it for the end parts of the video. If it doesn't, I'll scrap it. But yeah, why not? Why not? It's going to take me most of the day, most of the evening, probably even most of the nights. It's that sort of situation. But this drill is good. This is really good. What worries me also is beyond this wall is my bathroom. There could be any pipes in this wall. It's absolutely a breeze for this drill. This wall is like cheese. It just goes straight through it with no effort. There you go. Pretty good. Not too shabby. So 2 shelves have been completed. When I look back at my old video, it's crazy because at the end of day 1, I was in exactly the same situation with 2 shelves on wall. Day 4, 2 shelves on wall. Crazy, isn't it? There you go. It's almost like a pizza. Why not? I ain't got time. What you must do in here? But this wall is getting worse the further up you go. So I've had to move this bracket 3 times. There's so many holes in this, people think I've got woodworm in my house. But yeah, I have to move it out even further. And don't know how well it's coming out on the camera, but earlier on it was bad, but now it's even worse. I can very nearly get my little finger in there. It's that bad, but I'm hoping it's not going to get worse. Maybe I have a little dip at some point and maybe it will turn back to normal. I'm hoping so. Right, 3 is the score. Go on to number 4. And that's perfect. Once again, it's absolutely perfect. Who would have thought with a wall like this could be as perfect as that? We'll go with that. So originally, for small boxes, I had 2.5 shelves. For big boxes, I had 4 shelves. Now, the original plan was to go to 5. But this is the point, we've got to make your final decision. So I think we're going to stick with 3 and 5. If I need to change it in the future, I suppose I probably could. But hopefully, this will last a while. Well, I don't know. How many times have I said that in the past? Absolutely starving. I just made myself a cup of tea. Anyway, I ordered myself a seafood pizza, which I've had quite a few times. Basically, it's anchovies, prawns, tuna, and as random as it sounds, tomato. And I also added some mushrooms on there. No pineapple. No pineapple for David Jensen. Jasper's nose is twitching. Do you want some anchovies? I used to work for Domino's Pizza. In fact, I was actually doing 2 jobs at the time. I needed more additional money. And tip-wise, you don't really sort of get tips these days. In fact, I very rarely got any, but I think the most I probably got was a couple of quid. But the most deliveries I did in one night was about 15, which doesn't sound like many, but you know, you're going backwards and forwards all the time. And sometimes they give you 2 orders, so while you're delivering one, if you're close by to another, take that as well. But using your own car, your own petrol, was a bit of a problem. Well, it's currently 25 to 8, and this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th shelf. I've still got 3 more to do. I really want to get this done tonight. I really do. And I have been editing this video as I've been going, but today it's sort of gone out the window, so I've got a lot of editing to do later or tomorrow, whatever the case may be. But I am streaming in 2 days' time. What I'm going to stream, I have no idea. I don't know. It was so close to Christmas. You've got to have a Christmas stream near Christmas, haven't you, really? Getting good at this. Getting really good at this. Okay, it's actually 8:45. Unfortunately, we've got a setback, which is why it's going to roll over to one more day. But the issue is basically space. There's not enough space. I'm literally about a third away from reaching the ceiling and realising there's not enough space to do what needs to be done. So what I've actually done is I've actually brought it down one more shelf. So originally it was going to start here, now it's starting here. It's still about 21 centimetres of the carpet, so I might be able to get some sort of storage system underneath there. But yeah, basically, in doing that, it will hopefully allow me to get the required quantity of shelves in. But yeah, I don't know what's happened, how it's gone wrong, why it's gone wrong, but it has certainly gone wrong. No big deal though, but yeah, unfortunately, a little bit too much to do for the short space of time I've got. And yeah, I have to go on to tomorrow. We're currently laying on the floor. This is so awkward. But there we go, we're gonna get it done. This has got to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right. No. No. Yep. I've got red, and these red as my jumper. Today should be the final day. Now 6 shelves have been done. 2 of them had to redo, 2 need to be done today. Now, because that bottom shelf is now there, this should now run in my favour, because originally I was going to take it off at the end, cut it down to size, put it back. But looking at it now, I think height-wise it'd be perfect. Just trying to figure out how to secure it to the shelves. Which is why this morning with the B&Q, I spent £27.59. I bought 25 self-drilling metal plugs. I also went to the Pick and Mix. I didn't count them this time, just grabbed a couple of handfuls, threw in my basket. And also I bought 8 lightweight brackets. Basically it's like an L shape. £2.8 each, 8 of those. That's hopefully going to go here, 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 here and here, but not on that side because that's going to be bolted to the shelf. Or the side panel, should we say. Makes sense to me, doesn't it? This is the shelf I'm working on, I might as well put a bracket on now. And also this drill was in desperate need of a charge, and I left it charged all night. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but yeah, it makes sense to do it as you go, doesn't it? But yes, that's secure. That's so much better. Another one down, there's a bit of power right there. Have some of that. Lovely jubbly. Right. Okay, the Amiga Box Test. This biscuit for biscuit, Risky Woods. Superb. DVD test. The Wicker Man. Yes, I know, I have it. Not the bees! Not the bees! There you go. Bingo. Well, I'm not going to be putting DVDs up there anyway, just games. Just games. Okay, I was currently sitting on the top shelf, and this is the final shelf. Just hope it goes according to plan. Top shelf, baby! It's currently 3:10. But yes, we're now pretty much where the time was. It was there. There's the original screw. Right. Now you've probably been wondering, why did I take those bigger boxes down? There's quite a few answers to that question. The first one is because I wanted to use that heater. 2, I wanted to try out some experiments to see what can actually get on there. And 2, being a clumsy oaf I sometimes can be, I didn't want to bash it in my boxes. Because I have put a few dents in the ceiling here, but yeah, the last thing I want to do is put a dent in a £100 box. So I just thought it'd be better just to take them out of the room completely. But originally I was going to take those shelves down. But my mind's been so focused on this, I haven't done it. So yeah, white wood, never really been a fan of it. It's cheap, it's nasty, and it chips really easily. But of course, whack bang in the middle of lockdown, there wasn't many options. And of course, financially, it was all I could afford. But, you know, it's done alright, and I've surprised myself, and the video has done well. But I think now is the time to change that. And yes, it's probably going to have to come down very, very soon. There we go! Woo! We are finished! Unbelievable! Not 100% finished, but the majority of it is done. Bingo! All we're going to try and do now is put one more bracket there, a few more down there, and I'm going to put the side panel on the side. 4 o'clock. I'm worn out though. Right, final piece of the puzzle, and I'm not expecting to be perfect, but as long as it's reasonably there, I'll be happy. It looks alright, I have to admit, it looks good. It's not brilliant, I wasn't expecting it to be brilliant, but it looks pretty damn good. I did say earlier in the video that I'm not an expert, but I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed with what I've achieved today. A lot better than I anticipated. I'm really, really happy with that. All I'm trying to do now is bolt it. Okay, final hurdle. Then boxes go back on the shelves, but different shelf this time. I can't remember what size screws I used last time, which is another reason why I should have taken the old ones down during the early parts of this video, but I haven't. So don't make a mistake. Here is precision and perfection. Try to make it look nice. Okay, one more to go. Right there, right at the base, the buttery biscuit base. I want to say a huge thank you to the patrons. Without you guys, I don't know where I would be right now, but the money you're donating every month is a huge saviour. There's not a lot I can give back, apart from videos, but thank you. You guys are superb. We're very nearly done. That time lapse is still going over there. Okay, we are done. Superb. And as just your bonus, got a message from the boss at work to say that my work on Saturday, which of course I'm due to do, has been cancelled. So I've got the weekend off, which is just what I need to try and get this place tidy again. I'm streaming tomorrow, I've got a dentist on Monday, I'm not due back to work until Tuesday. Today is Thursday. And it's currently 5 to 8. We are done. Okay, it's 9:15. I spent the last hour or so tying up a little bit, did some vacuum cleaning, had some dinner, and now it's ready to put the Amiga boxes back on the new shelves. Yes. So there we go, absolutely tickle pink. That took about an hour, and yes, I'm probably going to have a few adjustments here and there, little tweaks from time to time, but overall I'm really happy with that. And of course now I can sit here and it's nice to sort of see him there, you know, watching the TV, and of course yes, over there's a bit of gap, but yes, there's more to do in the future, of course. But that was a job that has been doing for quite a few months. Now I've got to buy some more games. Okay, well that's more than enough footage. Hopefully you enjoyed my shelf video. Hopefully that'll be the final one for a while. But you never know what the future may hold. But anyway, it's James Morden's Games. Please like and comment. You find me on most platforms. Type in Morden's Games, you find it fairly easily. We'll not do videos like this, do retro ones at cheese, hammer making, and live streams in Friday night, you can time 8 o'clock. It's the highlight of my week. Until then, ciao, bye, see ya.